Hey, Icc friends, and welcome to the Ice Cream Convos podcast. I'm your host, Xaviera, and I have a very special co-host with me today. I have Miss Nat B in the building.
Hey. Hi, guys.
So this is our first time actually recording our podcast with video. So I wanted to do this so you guys can kind of see the behind the scenes of us just talking about what we talk about, because see, Nat B has these facial expressions that I need for all of you to see that I experienced during us recording the podcast. So this is one of the main reasons why we are now videotaping our podcast. So by now you probably have listened to the podcast on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Spreaker, and all those other great places. But now you get to see our faces. So here we are. Here she is. Okay, so just before we get started, I have a few things that I want to mention. I am so excited because the Icc app is back.
Thank you,
The
Lord.
Icc app is back, but there's a catch. It is only back. Oh, let me turn this. It is only back on Android devices.
For now.
But I have an Apple device.
I have an Android. I'm happy.
So the Icc podcast is officially back as of today, but only on Android devices. Give me a minute because Apple is a little slow, and it even hurts my heart to say that out loud in front of my Apple family.
It makes me proud.
But yes, Apple is a little slow with getting things out. So you can expect the Icc app to be on your Apple devices. I'm going to say maybe like a week or two. So give us about a week or two, and then we'll go ahead and get it out on the Apple devices. But if you have an Android device, shout out to my Android cousins. Y'all can't be my sisters and brothers. Y'all got to be my cousins.
Whatever.
Shout out to my Android cousins. So feel free to visit the Google Play Store and download the Icc app. It is your all-access pass to everything Icc, from social media to the blog posts to our Icc University, where I will be releasing my online course very soon.
Yeah.
I'm so proud.
It's about darn time, but okay, go ahead.
Anyway, you can visit the Amazon store. You can visit the Icc Amazon store, and you can become an Icc VIP. Shout out to all of my dope, awesome Icc VIPs. Now, if you're wondering, like, well, what's an Icc VIP? I'm going to let Nat B tell you what an Icc VIP is.
An Icc VIP. No, like, I should have written something down.
No, okay.
Yeah,
We'll do it together.
okay.
So, Icc VIPs, you have different levels of VIP membership. We have vanilla, we have chocolate, we have strawberry, and we have Neapolitan. And basically, you become a VIP through Patreon, and we have a private group where all of our VIPs convene, and we talk about different topics. We network, we talk about different topics. We promote our businesses. It's just a very, very dope spot, and it's an intimate setting, and it's very, very awesome. And we be spilling that tea in there.
It's hilarious. Like, these posts, these comments.
We be spilling that tea in there too. So, yeah. We had some Nipsey Hussle tea in there today, but you know, you have to be in a group to get that. But anyway, so yes, so visit the app or visit icecreamconvos.com to find out how to become an Icc VIP. All you have to do is visit any post on the site, and the information is there. So it's not like you have to go digging or mining to find out. And if you have any questions about being a VIP, let me know. Lastly, before we get started,
Okay.
for the entire month of April, can I get like a drum roll, like on the leg or something? Yeah, no, there. So, for the entire month of April, I am offering half off all of our social media advertising.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, okay.
Yes. Because, you know, for me, I just love to help people build their businesses as well. And I know that for some people, advertising is not an easy thing to do, and it can get costly.
Yes, it adds up.
And so I try to have reasonable advertising prices. Some people may not think they're reasonable, but considering the market value, yes, they are very reasonable. But for the month of April, since Avengers Endgame is coming out this month, why not? I already got my tickets. You got your tickets?
What date does it drop?
It comes out April 26th. It's not on your calendar in your Bible.
Oh, I am slipping. Okay.
Yeah, it comes out April
Okay.
26th. So we will be in the theaters on the 25th.
Okay, because it comes out Thursday.
Right. See, a lot of people don't.
I listen.
A lot of people don't catch that. When new releases come out, some theaters will show you the movie the Thursday night before, after 7.
After 7. Okay.
After 7.
Okay.
So we're going to go see it on the 25th. So I'm very excited about that. But yes, all social media advertising is 50% off. So reach out to me, advertising at icecreamconvos.com, and we can get this thing popping. Did I just throw something? Oh, okay. All right. So do you have anything that you would like to share before we get started? Because, Nat B is, she's that chick in the real estate business. You know what I'm saying? So you got anything?
What can I say? No, actually, due to these topics.
Okay, yeah.
We're not going to talk about real estate. I need nobody to go and leave me a bad review if I say anything that they don't like. Yeah. So for the purposes of this podcast, you can check out my YouTube channel, Creatively Analytic.
Yes.
Okay.
And say that one more time. YouTube what?
Creatively Analytic. That is my personal YouTube channel.
Got it.
But if you need real estate information or you have questions, you can check out my YouTube channel, Sold by Nat, where I post a lot of informative videos. But if you have any hate comments or anything like that, just stay off of that page.
Just send them over to me.
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
She gets them every day. So.
I'm used to it. Just send all the hate over to me. I'm used to it anyway.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess we might as well address the biggest topic at hand this week.
Okay.
The untimely passing of Nipsey Hussle. Y'all, I was shocked. Where were you at when you learned that Nipsey passed?
I was at home.
Okay.
And I just happened to open my phone and go on social media, and I sent you a bird call because well, let me first say that I am the friend that's normally late to the game. I am not up on things. I get all my information from Zabi and Icc. So she clues me in. So I was like, this is probably old and she probably has it, but I knew you were away. So I said, let me just send it to you.
Yes.
But I have to be honest. The first time that I really knew about Nipsey Hussle was when I saw the pictures of him and Lauren London for GQ.
Yeah.
So
dope photos.
I was not, they were really nice.
Yes,
I
nice
was
photos.
not familiar with him, but I remember just a couple weeks ago, I was like, oh, okay, who is this guy that she's with? And then I realized, okay, that's Nipsey Hussle. And then I saw, so yeah, that's where I was.
Yeah. So I was actually in New Jersey visiting my family, and I was over at my aunt's house, and we were downstairs in her basement because she has like all this really dope fitness equipment. So we're all down there messing around on the fitness equipment. And JB comes downstairs, and JB's my husband, for those of you who don't know.
JB?
Yeah. So he comes downstairs with his phone, and he's like, literally like, I don't know if you, he was like, they're saying that Nipsey Hussle died. And I was like, boy, what you talking about? He was like, no, like, they're saying Nipsey Hussle got killed out in LA. So I hopped off the equipment like, what? So I immediately run to social media like you know, and then by the time I was running to social media and I saw it, by the time I got the information, because initially the word was out that he had just been shot.
Okay.
Like no one really knew like the status. Okay. They just knew he had been shot in front of his marathon store and that they had rushed him to the hospital and he wasn't in good, like it wasn't good. But by the time I got it, he had already passed. So I missed the whole like, oh my God, he got shot. Let me pray for him. By the time I got to it, he was already gone. And then, so I immediately started writing the post in total disbelief, mind you, because I'm just like, huh? In LA? Like, okay. He was like baby Jesus out in LA and, huh? So I'm writing the post and that's when I got your bird call. Okay. And so, and I wrote back like, yeah, I think I wrote back like writing a post or whatever. And of course, then you go to social media and anytime someone is just taking like, it's like we go through these stages. There's the disbelief stage. Then there's the grief stage, the RIP stage. And then
the conspiracy theory stage.
The conspiracy stage. The anger stage, because then you get people arguing back and forth over said conspiracy theories. And it was a lot.
It was a lot. It was not to mention the videos that are now posting up like,
oh my God.
I can't with our people sometimes. Like nothing is private.
Sacred.
Nothing is sacred. Like, I don't need to see. And it's like watching a train wreck. Like, you don't want to watch it. Like, some things I wish I would not have watched. Like, I wanted to take it back. But once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's just...
Yes. And then with social media, you can try your best not to see something on social media. And how about scrolling? The only way you are not going to see something on social media you don't want to see is don't log on.
You're right.
Because I'm literally scrolling, minding my black ass business, and the next thing I know, I see Nipsey getting gunned down in front of him. And I'm just like, who has this? Like, who? I later found out the video, I guess, originated at TMZ. TMZ was the first media outlet to release the video.
Which video are you talking about?
It's black and white footage.
So the whole... Okay. Right. It looked like it might have been...
like a surveillance from...
Okay.
Yes.
That's not the first one I saw. The first one I saw was his, like, an angle of his feet. Did you see that one? Oh gosh, this just sounds awful to even be talking about it, but it was almost like the paramedics were like working on... yeah, that's the first...
They had him on a gurney.
No, he was still on the floor. And you see his lifeless legs moving. It was just like... It was... Yeah.
Okay, so my thing about that... My thing about that is... Let me just address TMZ real quick.
Right? Who posts that mess? Yeah, I mean...
Yeah. Okay, so TMZ. TMZ is a very, very popular media outlet. TMZ is like the Illuminati of this media outlet stuff, okay? Harvey is... Y'all know Harvey has a law background. So Harvey knows how far he can go. Harvey knows what he can post without ending up in the bottom of somebody's courtroom.
Okay.
Because of his legal background. Harvey knows how far he can go. Harvey knows how far to push the envelope. At the same time, I struggle with whether or not Harvey is one of those I love black people racists.
I didn't see that end part coming.
You ever met an I love black people racist?
No, explain sis.
An I love black people racist is like an undercover racist. Like they are... Allegedly, because I don't need Harvey's problems. But it's almost like they feel like they like black people. And they feel like they cool with black people. But some of their actions say otherwise. For instance, if you pay close attention to TMZ, and this is not a slander TMZ, I don't have time. But if you pay close attention to TMZ, what's the word that I want to use? I don't know. I can't find the word that I want to use. But when TMZ writes about us, people of color, Tasha and her baby daddy.
Okay. They don't paint us in the best light.
No, it's almost like they pander to black people. Maybe that's the word. Like they pander to us. Like I've never seen, and it may have been out there, but I've never seen video of someone white getting killed on TMZ. Now, I'm not saying it hasn't been there, but what I'm saying is like, it's almost like their adrenaline starts running and their blood starts flowing anytime that they have some black person or something negative of someone in the black community that they can throw out in the front. When the young boy, triple XXX Tentacion, when they were the ones who showed his body in a car.
Really?
They were the ones who showed his body in a car. They were the ones who showed the video of Nipsey being gunned down. First things first, unless we are a police force, why do we need to see that? No respect for the family, because at the end of the day, for TMZ, is all about clicks.
Yeah, they don't care. Like, okay, so I hear what you're saying about the, the like black people racist part. I don't even think it's that deep. I just think they're about money, and they know what's going to feed, clicks and subscribes and all that. Okay. So they don't really have a regard for whoever, and they know that we're going to support them and we're going to watch them and we're going to share. I just think that's what it is. It's sad, but...
And it's also interesting, the people who are so appalled, but they go, look.
So I'm wrong. I'm guilty because I didn't...
No. But my thing is, you didn't seek it out.
Okay.
There are people, for instance, on Icc, I could write a story and people will write, who cares? But meanwhile, over here, because I watch my analytics constantly in real time. All of the comments are read, who cares, who cares, who cares? I'm so sick of reading about this. Why you keep writing about this? Meanwhile, the numbers are just flying up over here of people who are logging on to read.
Because people care.
because people care. And I guess maybe it's just curiosity, human nature, some weird sickness in our human nature that would make somebody purposefully go to see Nipsey getting gunned down in front of his, in front of his store, but then turn around and grieve like, oh my God, I can't believe they did that to him, but let me go see how they did it.
It's our society.
I guess it's
our
just something.
Time. It's like the same thing. Like, what makes something is going down, and the first thing you think of is
to record it.
Let me record it. That's the first thing that went through your mind?
We ain't gonna call for no help. We ain't gonna call no authorities. We ain't gonna get a license plate number. No, we want to videotape it and then run the social media with it.
And because they getting those follows and that click, we're in a different time.
Yeah, we're in a dark place. We are in a dark place. So the man who is responsible for killing Nipsey Hussle, his name is Eric Holder.
Did he have a mask?
No. No. He went naked face. He went right out there naked face and killed Nipsey in front of his store, his Marathon store. But he's
okay. Where are you going? Like, he pled not guilty though.
He pled not guilty, but here's the kicker. You know, there was a black female who drove him there. He hopped out the car, went and killed Nipsey, and then got back in her car and she drove off. She is now saying that she had no idea what Eric Holder was planning to do. And she had no idea of his intentions towards Nipsey. And then she also claims that she had no idea that he had killed Nipsey when he got back in her car.
Which, you don't find that believable? Like, was she like right there? Like,
I have more questions about that. Like, exactly, like, where was your, like...
What if he was like, I gotta go to the store and buy a t-shirt, or I gotta check my homeboy that he owe me some money. Okay. All right, can you drop me off? All right, and pull up and...
Okay. But when he came running back to the car with a gun in his hand.
Apparently, dude is about that life. Did he run? Because he ran back to the car?
I think he ran.
Because I'm thinking, if you're about that life and you just walked up on somebody and shot them, like...
Well, no, he had to run away from that scene, because once he shot Nipsey, you just don't walk away from something like that, especially when in that community, when everybody loved Nipsey, you're going to catch some in the back.
I'm going to disagree.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to disagree.
She's going to disagree.
Because I feel like it was shock going on. Okay, and let's turn that to some of the comments I saw was, his homeboys ran. How they going to look at Lauren London and they ran? Okay. I get if this was a Boys in the Hood movie, like everybody would be strapped.
Ricky!
Sorry.
I mean, you can't talk about Boys in the Hood without talking about Ricky.
You're right.
Okay, sorry.
So I guess everybody would have been strapped, but what if it wasn't that type of thing?
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody wasn't about that life and it was just my homeboy, hey,
you're right.
When I told my husband, he was like, what, are they supposed to catch the bullets with their fingers? Like, people are now talking about the dudes that ran. Like, God forbid something go down. I understand. Like, we supposed to ride together. Yes. Somebody needs to live to tell the story. So, if I'm not strapped, like, what were they supposed to do? But it's just like, people always have so much to say
when they're not in the situation
after the fact. We talked about this in our last podcast. Yes. Like, when something goes down and then you sit to yourself like, man, I should have said XYZ. I should have said, or I that process. When something like this is going down, you don't never know how you're going to react.
It's fight or flight. And if you don't have the toolage to fight, you are going to take flight.
Okay.
I mean, in a situation so terrible like that, I can't judge anybody for their actions.
Nope, because I think I'd have died off a heart attack. So,
there is one person at fault, and that's Eric Holder. So Eric Holder shoots Nipsey, and of course, he ain't safe in the streets. He had no choice, but he was. I'm not surprised that he didn't commit suicide.
Okay, but did he turn himself in? Because I also saw reports that they were coming after his family.
Like, okay, so let me talk to you about that.
Okay.
There are so many rumors.
You're right. I don't know
surrounding this entire situation. I have asked my ICC friends on several instances, please be careful. Like, just be careful of what you share, because okay,
we're past that. This is the society. This is what it is.
Because I had people on my page, I only move in truth. With ICC,
I do give you that.
I only move in truth. If I can't confirm it, I'm not reporting it. Now, I might go into the VIP group and be like, y'all, okay, I got this here tea. I don't know. I'm working on this, whatever. But if I can't validate it in some way, shape, or form, I don't move with it. So I'm not moving with it. But my audience is in the comments trying to move it for me. I saw stuff like the girl who was driving the getaway car. Well, she had to turn herself in because somebody did a drive-by on her house and killed 3 of her relatives. Okay, let me go validate that for you. Guess what? Couldn't validate it. Now, then I saw where they had allegedly killed Eric Holder's family. Couldn't validate it. But not saying, I'm not in LA. I'm not saying that the streets wasn't doing what they do.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
Okay. But what I'm saying is I couldn't validate this stuff. And you have a family that is mourning. You have a community. You have a world that is mourning this great guy, right? Why would you throw salt? Why would you throw salt on top of that with spreading rumors? Like, imagine it. People don't put themselves in the shoes.
No, we're not in that society.
Where's the empathy?
We don't have it. We don't have it. That's not what sells. That's not what pushes clicks. It's just not there. You have a lot of integrity. We have talked about posts. I'm like, why you don't post that? And you're like, well, I don't know if it's true. You think all these other sites care about that? They don't care. So I give you the credit for that, but
yeah,
everybody's not on that tip. My mom is 78 years old. She is do you know what? She is up on it watching you. I'm like, Mom. So,
and then and then look, Nat Bigger hit me up Mom said that T.I. done left Tiny and ran off with Monica because Monica filed for divorce. Do you know anything about this? And I'm like, yes. Tell Mama put down the phone.
And you know about Wendy Williams and such and such. I'm like, Mom. To the point where she's not even watching her TV. I'm going there at night like, Mom, put on the TV and get off your phone.
Yep.
That's just the society.
That's the society we live in. Okay, so Eric Holder allegedly makes his way to a mental health facility because he's going to turn himself in at and he's going to play crazy.
That's the trump card.
Yeah, I told you. I told you. So he's busted trying to, I was about to say log in. I be on the internet too much. He was trying to check into a mental health facility when he was arrested. Because, see, I'm going insanity. But he does have a history of mental health issues. So that's probably going to try to be the trump card that they try to pull on us. But can I talk about his representation? Christopher Darden. Christopher Black Ass Darden. Okay, so for those of you, the younger generation that may be like, well, who's Christopher Darden and why everybody's so mad and why everybody care? Christopher Darden is one of the prosecutors who unsuccessfully tried to prosecute O.J. Simpson.
Yes.
When O.J. Simpson allegedly...
It didn't fit. If it don't fit, you must have quit.
Okay, so here's the thing. Christopher Darden is now representing Eric Holder, the man responsible for Nipsey Hussle's death.
Why is that appalling?
It is. I'm gonna tell you why it's appalling.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna tell you why it's appalling.
Okay.
Well, let me tell you first why I think he did it. The reason why I think Christopher Darden is representing Eric Holder is for 2 reasons.
Okay.
Christopher Darden don't like black people. Black ass Christopher Darden does not like black people.
Why?
Because Christopher Darden has gone on record to say how black people turned their backs on him during the OJ trial. Because they felt like he was going against his own.
Okay.
And that black people turned their backs on him. Black people made him a laughingstock. Black people made him a joke. Black people dragged him. Black people this, black people that. And Christopher Darden is sick of our black behinds. Okay. And so he has a disdain for the black community.
Yeah, so why would he represent a black man?
Oh, I have an answer for you, friend.
Come on, bring it. Come on.
The reason why Christopher Darden, the number one reason why Christopher Darden took Eric Holder's case, and I don't care what nobody say, I don't care if I can validate it or not. This is one time, I don't care if I can validate it or not. This is the most high profile case that he could ever get his hands on right now.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
Thank you. This is the most high profile case he could get his hands on since OJ. It is. Even though a lot of us feel like he's on the wrong side of it.
Is he always on the wrong side?
He's always on the wrong side. Well, I mean, technically with OJ, I mean, which,
okay, yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah. Okay.
But like, why? So I know that I feel in my spirit, way down in my shondo, that him taking Christopher Darden, taking Eric Holder as a client was simply for two reasons: spite the black community and a high profile case. Now, I was in the shower because that's where I go.
Thinking.
I do all my thinking in the shower.
Okay.
Why did the thought come to me? And I know it's a reach. I'm talking about like, it's a reach. But what if Christopher Darden was a secret weapon who took Eric Holder's case to purposefully lose it?
Okay, I need to sit with that for a little bit.
I'm giving him too much credit.
To purposefully
lose his case.
No, like you just said that the black community dragged him when he represented OJ.
I know. I'm saying
he was on the wrong side.
This was a shower thought.
He's still on the wrong side.
It was a shower thought. Like, say for instance, if I was an attorney,
okay,
and you got cased up, and somebody was suing you, I would come in on the low. I watch too many movies, don't I? Like, I would come in and represent the person suing you and purposefully lose their case so you can win.
But then if his issue is with the black community, like, you're not looking any better with the black community.
No, what I'm saying is I was hypothetically speaking, like maybe he really don't hate the black community. I watch too much TV. Really I watch too many movies, man. All I do is Netflix and chill. My apologies to everybody listening. I'm sorry.
Come back.
I'm sorry.
To reality.
Yeah, just...
Yeah, I don't know
Darden,
what his plan is over there. I want to hear a motive. I just want to hear.
Well, he pled not guilty, and I'm just waiting for them to tack on not guilty. What? Reason of insanity? Are they going to try to claim self-defense? Is there stand your ground? Because there was nothing for him to stand his ground with. He ran up on Nipsey. I'm just trying to figure out what type of defense could they possibly put together for this cold-blooded killer.
What mind frame do you need to be in? Like, you are cold.
Like, and then to make it so bad, he shot Nip, started to leave, came back and shot him some more. And then as he walked away, he kicked him.
I did hear that.
I don't know.
But I just want to know, what was your plan? Because at that point, you were just like...
To die.
Yeah. Like, there's no... You didn't have a mask on, so you weren't trying to hide.
No.
Like, there was no living for tomorrow after that point. Like, we just...
No.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll never understand.
Just moving past Nipsey's murder, and I know that...
Wait, before you do, are you not going to talk about the conspiracies?
Oh, God.
And I know you don't want to. For somebody that watches Netflix...
Okay.
And I watch TV. I don't put nothing past the government. Nothing.
True that. True.
I can't say it's true, but I don't put nothing past the government.
Man, listen, y'all wore me out so bad with these conspiracy theories because it's just like, okay, here's what I've come to the determination of. And y'all know I love my pigmented brothers and sisters. I love my melanated men and women.
Okay.
But sometimes, see, I'm talking, see my fake sign language? Sometimes.
I know where you're going.
Black people will believe everything except the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
We can't deal with this. It had to be something. It has to be a conspiracy. It has to be something. Like, black people will believe everything except the truth. I will tell y'all the truth every day and y'all be like, No, it's not. The other day, I said Netflix is putting out a documentary called Homecoming for Beyonce. Some girl came in the comments. Well, how you know it's about Beyonce? It could be a movie. I thought Homecoming was a movie. Sis, we talk about Netflix. Homecoming is on Amazon Prime. Get your shows together. We're talking about, and so when the next day, when they dropped their trailer showing Beyonce and her twins and Blue Ivy in the chair jamming and they doing the Coachella, I went right back to her comment and I dropped the link there and I went like this.
You look just like the emoji.
Because that's the way I feel. I feel like an emoji sometimes. But, okay, so the conspiracy theories.
But in this case, we don't know what the truth is.
We don't know what the truth is.
So I'm not going to disregard the truth.
Okay, so we just won't okay.
We'll see.
So
what if the man put Eric Holder in the position, was like, we will set your family up for life if you go ahead and do this. And we have Chris Darden waiting in the wing to go ahead and defend you because it's going to be a mental health theory. Because we can't let... Okay, I know, I'm going.
No.
I know.
I'm about to slide in. Keep going. I'm about to slide in.
Yeah, so, because we don't need this Dr. Sebi thing to get out. And, it could be. I put nothing past the government.
Okay, with that being said, the thoughts and opinions of Nat B or Nat... Okay, no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But no, let me tell you. You hit a great point.
Don't come for me.
No, let me.
Please don't come for me.
You made it. Okay, you hit something that I need to come back to. My ICC friends, I have not been able to validate it. Okay. I'm sorry. I have looked for several days and I have not been able to validate this situation of Chris Darden representing Eric Holder. Because from what I understand, Chris Darden is a private practice attorney. Some people are saying that he works as a public defender. I can't find that anywhere.
Okay.
Everything that I found says that Chris Darden is a private attorney. If he's a private attorney, then that means someone would have had to pay him and retain him, which costs... That's just what I just said.
Man, it's possible. I don't...
The documentary. Okay, let's go back to the documentary. The number one conspiracy theory regarding Nipsey Hussle's passing.
What documentary?
Is that... Now, wait a minute.
Okay, sorry. My conspiracy mind was going, what documentary are you talking about?
The Dr. Sebi.
Oh, okay. I'm there.
You back?
I'm back. Okay, I thought she was like a Nipsey Hussle documentary. I'm like, already?
No.
Okay, the Dr. Sebi.
She said already.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay,
you know your friend.
Okay, so with that being said, the initial conspiracy theory was that Nipsey Hussle was working on this is it Dr. Sebi or Dr. CB? Dr. Sebi? We're going to go with Sebi. God forgive me if it's wrong.
Please, y'all don't cuss us out.
That Nipsey Hussle was working on this Dr. Sebi documentary, and the government didn't want the documentary to come out. Therefore, they had Nipsey killed. I've heard that they pinned it on Eric Holder, which is that's gonna be a reach because homeboy is dead ass on camera. And mind you, Nipsey and 2 other people got shot out there that day. The 2 other people know Eric Holder because there are pictures circulating of Eric Holder with Nipsey and a group of people taking pictures in front of Nipsey's store. So Eric ain't no stranger ass dude, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like some random, hey cuz, where you from? And then he just opened fire. And Eric Holder's nickname is Shitty Cuz. Child, just okay. So I don't, even if I met y'all halfway with the conspiracy theory, I can't go with the whole we pinned it on Eric Holder. Now, some people have gone as far as pulling pictures of Eric Holder, saying like the pictures don't even match up.
And I've been hearing that's wrong. Like they're just pinning this random dude in pictures, and other people are coming in like that's not him.
Yeah, so
see how we do,
and just see how quickly it can get out of hand, and see how quickly it can go to the left, and see how quickly it can. So I don't know, man. At the end of the day, most of my energy has been in trying to avoid seeing more video on social media. At least the videos on social media have calmed down. I haven't recently. Oh, and then there was one more video we didn't address. The video y'all posted of Lauren London.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Finding out Nipsey had been shot.
I didn't see that, and I don't want to see it.
Like, y'all, it's so confusing because everybody's like, oh my God, Lauren, oh my God, my heart for Lauren. Oh my goodness. This is the moment she found out. Now, you hurting for sis or not? Because if you hurting for her, you wouldn't post the most tragic moment of her life. You wouldn't share that on social media. That woman at home explaining to her kids why they daddy not coming home. She is like, imagine like, just, it almost feels like, I'm sorry for the tacky Avengers reference, but when Thanos snapped his finger and the people that you love are right there and now they're just gone. And you have to try to pick up the pieces and move forward. She's still in the house where they lived. She's still where, you know.
They live together?
Yeah.
I don't yeah. I'm just asking.
Yeah. Another big thing.
Wait, before you go there, you mentioned a point about you're not going to take that they pinned it on him. Which, that would be a really far stretch. That he really didn't do it, but they're just going to say he did it, and people are going to go with it. But there was a movie with Marky Mark. Do you remember that movie? Marky Mark, old sexy behind, and he worked for the government, and they tried to say that he shot the president. So I'm just saying. All right,
wasn't it called Shooter?
Yeah, gosh, man. I don't put it past the government. Okay, go ahead. Let's go to the next one.
Okay. My friend be on it. Okay, so with that being said, let's move forward to Lauren. Sending our love and prayers to Lauren. I can't even begin to imagine like what she's going through, what she's dealing with, the kids, Nipsey's family. And I spoke to you privately that I feel like the world is mourning Nipsey Hussle. I learned more about Nipsey in his death than I did in his life.
Me too. A lot of people.
I knew that Nipsey could rhyme. When Nipsey first came in the game, I thought he was one of Snoop Dogg's sons.
I see why.
You know, he had the braids and just gorgeous man. And I had no idea he was making such an impact on the community in Cali. I didn't know I knew he was doing things like, you know, okay.
Why didn't we know though?
Okay, but here's the thing. That's another great point. Here's the thing. I knew surface level Nipsey. You know, like how in Atlanta, you know, they do a turkey drive at Thanksgiving. They give out coats or book bags before school.
Okay.
That is what I thought he was, you know, the level of his philanthropy. I had no idea, like, he was buying the block. You know, I heard that he was actually planning to build low income housing. You know, a STEM program for schools. Like he was really out there making a difference. And I think that's why it's such a huge loss for LA. Girl, when the Bloods and the Crips and all the gangs came together.
Is that the video when they were walking up to his store?
Yes.
That says a lot.
If the love for you is so strong that it can bring rival gangs together to do a peace treaty and a march to your come on, man, that says the levels. And you know, here's the thing. I hate what happened because I feel like a lot of things that we are seeing happening right now could have happened prior to that. If we had only had that mindset. It seems like, and I'm not even just going to put this on the black community. I'm going to just say the world. It seems as if it always takes a tragedy to trigger something.
You see
where I'm going with that.
And how long is it going to last? Because this has been lasting longer than other tragic things. So
yes.
This has been holding.
Yes.
So,
I just hope that the gang members who came together that day and walked that day and marched that day, I hope they just keep that same energy. But you know, it's always, and not to be pessimistic or negative, but it's always like the beautiful black people, gang members. I'm calling gang members, the beautiful gang members that came together that day in solidarity to show love for Nipsey. It's going to be one little knucklehead in the lowest tier of the gang. You know what I'm talking about? One that he ain't even got his stripes yet. He gonna do something crazy that's gonna send a ripple effect, and
it's gonna be back to how it was.
And let's pray that does not happen. I need everyone to remember as they move forward, wherever you are. You know, if if you just care to see these things stop happening. You know what I mean? And just, I don't know. But you done with your conspiracies?
I am. But the last thing I was going to say is, I know you've heard that saying, like, don't wait to give me flowers when I'm dead. Give it to me while I'm alive.
Yes.
I feel like that's with Nipsey. Like, why are we just, like, we're giving him all this praise now that he's gone? Why didn't we know about him before to the degree that we know about him now?
Yeah.
That's all.
There are some, but there are many people who did. I just wasn't one of them.
Okay.
You know, I feel like people in Los Angeles or the people in that area really, really, really knew what he because they felt the impact directly.
Okay.
You know, I'm just jamming to the tunes, you know, and I know that he's Lauren's boo, and, you know, he and Lauren are together. So I just knew surface level. We'll say that. We just knew surface level Nipsey.
You knew more than me.
Okay. So. I mean, but I'm in entertainment, you know, so,
right. Okay.
You know, so I get that. I get a pass on that.
Okay.
As far as his funeral services, Nipsey Hussle's funeral service will be held at the Staples Center on Thursday, April 11th from 10 to 2 p.m. The doors open at 8 a.m. Tickets, I don't want to say went on sale. Tickets were available today, I think at 10 a.m.
Oh, it's not open to the public?
It is.
But you have to have a ticket.
You have to have a ticket. Those tickets went out. Staples Center, 20 minutes. Tickets, gone. 20 minutes. Staples Center. 22,000 seats. 20 minutes. But listen to this. The seats were only available, as far as the public seats, only available to Los Angeles residents.
Okay.
Why you say that? I mean, why you say it like that? Why you say
okay. Why? Because I spoke to somebody else and they was like, yeah, I really want to go, but the plane tickets are like $600. Why do you need to fly to go to say that you were at somebody, even though she was like, she felt like she hasn't been right all week. But I'm just trying to understand why do I need to physically, unless I knew him, I didn't know him personally. I didn't, but I guess
I'm not a funeral person, so I'm not going to break my neck and try to run to a funeral just to be there. Okay, you know what? Okay, let's address that, and we'll probably rub some people the wrong way, but let's go ahead and do it. Okay, rub you the right way. All right. There are going to be several different people at that service.
Oh yeah, the people that's like.
Well, it ain't gonna be none of that because recording cameras and recording devices are prohibited. But your play cousin gonna sneak one in.
Yeah,
and we will have footage,
most definitely,
on Instagram by service starts at 10. I'm gonna say 10:25.
They need to do them like how they do us at the dance competitions, and they just Hawkeye and then they rush you. Like they need to do them like that.
Do them how they do at Kevin Hart concerts. When you come in, they put your cell phone in this sleeve, and that locks.
What?
Yeah, I went to a Kevin Hart show. You had to put your cell phone in a sleeve that locks, and after the show, they unlock the sleeve, and you can take your phone out.
Well, excuse the heck out of me.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, ain't no playing. But so you're going to have the people who actually loved and adored Nipsey. You're going to have the people who just like from afar, who just really feel like I just need to go pay my respects to this man.
Okay.
And then you're going to have the people who just want, as my grandma would say, who just want to be in the number. The people who just want to be there to see who gonna come. Because listen,
like those people need to stay home. Like,
it's Nipsey Hussle. So you know all of the biggest names in entertainment are going to be there. So there are some people who just want to go to be there.
I feel like that is just so
it's
trash.
sickening. It's sickening. It's trash. Like I don't even want to go to my own funeral. Let that sink in. Okay. Yeah. I don't even want to go to my own funeral, but 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna have to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's a thing, though, because I know, people, Aretha Franklin, James Brown, people go to support. I'm just not.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
So real quick about the funeral. Starts at 10 a.m., 10 to 12, 2-hour service. No Aretha in. With all due respect. No Aretha in. No Aretha in. Because Aretha in is now a verb. in the black church.
The whole work day.
Whole work day.
The whole work day.
I left the house, went grocery shopping, came back, and they were still on a selection. But anyway, 10 to 12. Doors open at 8. Tickets were released 4 per person. If you are attending,
I'm sorry, y'all.
The lighting.
She has this ring light. I don't know if y'all ever have sat in front of a ring light. Oh my gosh, it feels like the sun is over there. And I had a migraine this morning. Like, this is, I love I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm just going to look. No,
do your thing.
I can't stand when people wear shades inside. Like, people that wear shades in the club. I'm like, bro, the sun is not out in the club. Take your shades off. It's not cool, but go ahead. Sorry, okay. I interrupted.
I'm sorry. Okay, so, back to the service. 4 tickets per person. All 4 people have to arrive together in order to gain entry.
What? All 4?
So say if me, you, and...
we bought our tickets together.
Right.
Okay.
So say if it's 4 of us, right?
They need to have some order to this.
Right.
Okay.
All your entire party has to be there to enter.
That's fine.
Just like a restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Non-alcoholic beverages and snacks and refreshments are available for purchase because, it is a stadium. And no recording devices. We already mentioned that, right? No recording devices, no cameras. But I guarantee somebody gonna do it. Because even at Kim Porter's funeral, it was Misa Hilton, Diddy's other baby mama, that was videotaping inside the funeral. It always be your own people.
Yeah.
It be your own people.
I can't.
So anyway, after the funeral procession will be 25 miles. They will drive Nipsey's body.
That's going to be so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to drive his body through key areas of South Los Angeles for the people who aren't able to attend. And so that's going to be...
I feel like I'm okay with them. You saying it's only open to Los Angeles. That's where he made his impact.
Yeah.
Unless you're a star. I'm sure a star can get in from regardless of where they're at. But
yeah.
Hey.
Okay, so I have some other things that I want to talk about because we did spend a lot of time on Nipsey, but we haven't talked about it on the podcast, so we really needed to dig into it. But speaking of Nipsey and Lauren London, I want to talk about Kodak Black. Some of y'all may be like, Kodak who? Kodak Black. Kodak Black is a young rapper who is very toxic.
Please Google it. Because when I Google the picture... when you see his picture, you will not be surprised by any degree whatsoever. Go ahead. He looked like the dude that committed every crime in the book, that did everything shady.
Nah, you remember what 50 Cent said? If they said he did it, he did that shit. Yep. That's Kodak Black. Yep. If they said he did it, he did that shit. Yes, he did. He did it twice. And they ain't catch him on the 3rd time. He did it 3 times. They ain't catch him on the 3rd time. 3rd time is still up in the air, but he definitely did it twice.
He did it.
So Kodak Black takes to social media. A video surfaced on social media. Kodak Black was being recorded. It was an Instagram live, and he was on the live with friends. And we tend...
friends.
How many of us have them? Friend... Are you like me hanging?
No, I was like,
can depend on, let's be friends. Okay, anyway, so he's on Instagram Live with friends, and to be fair, not even to be fair, just to
paint the picture,
just to give a smidget of a benefit of a doubt. You and I, off camera, we have a different kind of conversation than we have on camera.
Okay.
Some people are trying to say Kodak Black did not realize he was being recorded. I beg to differ because he gets on Instagram Live all the time.
Yeah, and he's got on since, and it has gotten no better. He knew.
Yeah,
and he was high. I'm sure, like he stays high, so you could give him a little benefit of the doubt there. But that's his regular.
You
being.
Can't tell me I ain't fly.
And he's high, or drunk or something.
In said video, he's making some remarks regarding Lauren London. He's talking about how Lauren London is a whole widow out here, how Lauren London will be grieving and crying over Nipsey for about a year. But, He'd give her a year to be crying and mourning over him, but if she need a shoulder to cry on, he there, and he'd be the best man he could be for her, and this, that, and the third. So I saw it and I was like, but I wasn't surprised. Like, there are certain people who operate in a level of ignorance that is no longer shocking. And Kodak Black is one of those people.
Yeah.
He has been he's a habitual line stepper, is what I like to call. You know, if there's a line, he's going to just cross the line habitually. And so I wasn't surprised at all by any of the remarks that was made. But at the same time, it was very disrespectful, very ill-timed, very crass, very just...
Not surprised. Like, nothing but not about surprising. That surprised me.
No surprising whatsoever. So meanwhile, he makes these comments about Lauren London, and
the outrage.
Black Twitter was
the
done.
Shock.
Oh Lord Jesus!
Please go on Black Twitter and pull this up, because the comments and the memes and outside of that, the people coming for Kodak Black, or that had something to say, the celebrities,
the outrage. Oh, T.I. So T.I., I don't know who like took a baton and like crowned T.I. Like, you know when they tap both of your shoulders and make
He's self-appointed. He calls himself the king.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently there's a hip hop committee and T.I. is the chairman, the board,
the mayor,
the alderman,
the CEO.
He the president, the CFO, and everything. So, but you know, okay, T.I., if that's your thing, if that's the role that you want to assume, that's cool. But T.I. takes to social media.
Not just him, the game with his fine self.
He ain't that fine.
I'm married, but I still have eyes that deal with it.
The
game and Tank.
Okay, so first thing, T.I., T.I. goes on his social media and tells Kodak Black that he needs to expeditiously fix this, partner. Okay. So then the game comes
out of pocket.
Oh, you out of pocket.
You out of pocket.
Fix that shit.
Yeah.
Expeditiously. Yes. Okay. I was like, okay. T.I. is out here using his $5 words with a rapper who probably has you hooked on phonics. I could just picture Kodak Black somewhere like expedition. Hey man, what the hell that shit mean? So, okay, expeditiously. Okay, got it. Well, then here comes the game. So the game wants to up the ante. He riding in the car or he sitting in the car.
He went in.
He mad. Hey, like I had to edit those videos before I uploaded them to YouTube.
Could you edit the game's video?
Listen, I edited the game's video. The game dropped the N word, the F word, and the MF word so many times. Even with me editing the video, YouTube was like, nah, sis. Nah.
Yeah.
Like, YouTube said, nah, sis. So the game goes off, but the game is like, how dare you disrespect my N-word Nipsey? You know, this, that, and F this, F that, MF, y'all this, and y'all don't have no respect, and this, that, and the other. How do you speak on my N-word name, and this, that, and the third? So game is hot. Tank comes in like your uncle who done caught you beating off in the room looking at porn. Kodak. Son, you may want to reconsider what you said. You know, some of the things that you said weren't very nice.
He went at him the nicest out of everybody.
And they rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. And we got to work together because we're both on this Atlantic label thing here. And I think T.I. is Atlantic too. So we got to make this thing work. And, you know, just if you're sorry, just say you're sorry. So then Kodak offers an apology.
Hold on. The Big Boy post that you posted. Like, Big Boy, he read it. Like, he spoke some knowledge that you posted. That was a good one.
I feel like I need to read a little bit of what Big Boy wrote because it was just so eloquently stated.
Yeah, he did.
Now, we're not talking about Big Boy of Outkast, Who to Who fame. We are talking about Big Boy, LA radio legend. Remember Big Boy? He used to be a big boy back in the day.
Really? All this time I thought it was Outkast. Oops, my bad. I did. I thought it was like Outkast Big Boy. Okay, he was still very eloquent. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
Didn't know.
Okay. So anyway, Big Boy Radio Legend writes, I won't disrespect my timeline posting a pic of Kodak Black. However, I will say this. I'm not here for the blatant disrespect and fake ass apologies. To disrespect the King Nipsey and Queen Lauren is where I draw the line. Hip hop has been very disrespectful lately. I agree. Not only is this disrespectful to hip hop, but this is disrespectful to a beautiful human being's spirit and legacy. Sometimes I feel a certain way, but I don't publicly speak on it. And I just don't F with the person, place, or thing. This one, I just can't keep on a personal chill. I've been raised a child of hip hop for a long time. Hip hop raised me and I've raised hip hop. I'm not new to this or fake to this. I'm a soldier. I'm not just phone taps and funny interviews. Check my pedigree. I will not stand by and let Kodak Black come between an allegiance I have with dear friends. Nipsey's honor can't be disrespected like this. We must put a shield around Lauren London and his entire family. We can't allow these things to happen. Nipsey wouldn't. We look the other way and we forgive too easily. I'm a black man first and I love all that deserve my love. I'm with unity. However, we must discipline our own as well. This isn't about radio or dropping records. That's been done. This is about protecting a legacy and holding people accountable. I'm going to drop the mic. Well, my cell phone.
Yes.
I'm going to drop it right there. Because let me tell you something. I am so happy he said what he said. We as a community have to hold each other accountable. I don't know where or how, or when things got confused. But apparently our community now thinks when you hold someone accountable and when you pull people on and call people on the carpet, it's tearing down black people. Anytime that R. Kelly, y'all keep tearing down a black man. No, you can't tear down a pedophile. Hold R. Kelly accountable for the years of accusations, for the years of his actions against underage girls, for the year. But y'all would rather call the victims hoes and slut shame them and call them all out their names. And y'all calling little girls thoughts and all that. There is a difference between bashing someone, tearing down someone, and holding someone accountable.
And on that note, to hold them accountable, do we need to go to social media and make a post to hold somebody accountable?
Okay, so let me answer that.
Please.
Someone asked, why didn't T.I. call Kodak Black? Why didn't the game call Kodak Black? Well, one or two things. I'm not sure what the relationship is between a Kodak Black and a T.I., but I got to circle back around to that too. I'm going to pin that right there, okay? Put a pin in that.
Okay.
The game and Kodak Black, I don't know what their thing is. Sort of like how we're dance moms, right? And we move and shake with other dance moms. But there's some dance moms that I don't know their phone number to call them if I have a problem with them.
Okay.
Was that a poor example?
No, I get your point. I get your point, but I just feel like they're celebs
and they can get phone numbers if they want them.
Yeah, I feel like they can.
Okay, so
if it was that important to you to really,
well, okay, so I'm gonna take it back to the point that you made earlier.
Okay.
We live in a social, if it didn't happen, if you don't see it on social media, it didn't happen. Kodak Black made the remarks on social media, so T.I. feels like he needs to check him on social media. So that the energy he puts out, we can see the reciprocation of said energy expeditiously across the medias of the social.
So if I post something and you see it and you're like, Tasha, that was wrong, and we're cool,
mm-hmm.
Do I expect you to pick up the phone and call me or to make a video? Like, what's...
But it depends on what you post. Because if you get on social media and start talking about fake ass bloggers who be
swearing... But no, that would be about you. I could see you doing that to me. But if I just randomly make a video and you're like, Tasha, that wasn't cool, you're going to get heat for that. Do you then make a post and be like, Tasha, that wasn't cool, you're going to get heat for that? Or do you call me?
I got you. But we're talking about hip hop. We're talking about... Because see, now everything is about the flex.
Okay.
It's all about the flex. Everything is about the flex.
It's too much, man. It's too much.
Everything is about the flex. He made those comments on social media. So now they want to meet his energy on social media. Because guess what? If they call him and talk to him in private, Now they can't get the game check Kodak Black.
Exactly.
Ooh, T.I. check. Listen, when I posted on my site that T.I. check Kodak Black, y'all crashed my website. Like, my website was in shambles. So many people went to my website to see T.I. check Kodak Black. Y'all crashed my website for the rest of the night. Y'all had me in a bar drinking.
Yeah, she was.
Because my nerves were so bad.
She really
because
was.
every time the IT people would get my site back up, y'all would just shoom, and y'all crashed it again.
Yeah.
So people want to see it.
So my point, when they're checking him, are you checking him to really get him to understand? Or are you checking him for the social media views? Example, the worst thing you could do is shame somebody. Like, even though he deserves, I'm just, go with me here in this example. Mm-hmm. Like, if you shame somebody and you're not going to get through to them, that wall is up, which is exactly what happened, because the videos and stuff that he posted after, like, it didn't work at all.
No.
Like, he is just continuing the apology. You ever had somebody apologize and be like, I'm sorry, but I ain't really do it, so.
Nuh-uh. Here's one better. I'm sorry that you got offended by what I said,
but I ain't really say it, so.
What kind of apology? What kind of
You shouldn't. Don't even bother, bro.
Yeah, just
just
hold that. Just hold it. Just hold it. I don't even need that one. Just
keep it.
Hold it. Just hold it. So, okay, so we have established that these public checkings, are they really about getting through to the person?
Because they're not effective.
They are not effective. Public checkings aren't effective because 9 times out of 10, you rarely get a situation where the person who gets checked is going to bow down. Because Kodak Black came back on some, y'all ain't going to be sunning me on the internet. Don't y'all think y'all going to be clowning me or this and other. And then his apology was, oh, I'm sorry, Midline London. I'm sorry, even though I ain't say nothing that offended you. But here's my thing. And I know we've been talking for quite some time, but I saw a post on social media and it hit me right here.
Okay.
And it said, where was this checkable energy when Kodak Black was sexually harassing young M.A.? Where was this checkable energy when Kodak Black got a sexual assault case in South Carolina? Because mind you, even though he was cased up, he was still doing radio interviews. Still promoting his album.
That's your people, man. We pick and choose.
Cherry picking. Cherry pick.
What we want to defend.
Cherry pick.
I can't.
We cherry pick what we want to get mad about. And at the end of the day, all of this checking of Kodak Black, it wasn't about Lauren. It was about Nipsey. T.I., Game, and Uncle Tank. T.I. and Game checked Kodak Black because they felt like he was disrespecting Nipsey. It wasn't about him disrespecting Lauren. Because one of my friends has said, oh, no. They definitely checking Kodak about disrespecting Nipsey because everybody, most men in hip hop, feel the same way Kodak Black do when it comes to Lauren London.
Like, he didn't say anything that other people aren't already thinking. It's the fact that he said
verbalized it.
Even though again, like you said, you don't know if he was being recorded, but But Tank said something in his video. He was like, you should have like took some clues from the guy that was like, too soon. And your other friend who was like trying to tell you not to do it, but it was too soon. Like,
so there are plenty other men in the game and not in the game that feel that way about Lauren London. But it's disrespectful. It's something disrespectful. It's poor timing. It's all of those things to verbalize it.
Yeah.
Especially right now. Way
too soon.
Way too soon.
And out of all people, you think Lauren, bruh. Like,
hold on. I'm going to meet you there. Okay. I'm going to meet you at that. Because people was like, I'm going to pull up. Because somebody was like, well, first things first, Kodak Black ain't got a rabbit ass chance in hell of getting said Lauren London. Really? And then somebody else said, but her first baby daddy is Lil Wayne.
And like, there's no comparison. I don't think there's a comparison. Nope. No. And not that I am the hip hop connoisseur and I just know everything, but Lil Wayne is legendary as far as hip hop goes. Like, he's been in the game. Yeah, I know. I'm okay on that effect. I can feel you all day on that effect. It's the other effect. Like, dude, you're not a boss.
No.
You're nowhere near.
No.
Boss.
He wouldn't even be able to read the paperwork. But anyway.
No.
Anyway, so, but with that being said, I really feel like, listen, if we're going to keep that energy when it comes to levels of disrespect, give that same courtesy to everybody, because Kodak has been toxic for a very, very long time.
What song does he have? Like, tell me a song that I would know that this boy sings.
He got that ZZ song or something like that.
What?
You want me to try to sing it? It's a ZZ song, and then he got the, you can tell me I ain't fly. I know I'm super fly. Lady la la.
Oh, that's him?
Yeah, that's him and Gucci Mane.
Okay.
And Bruno Mars. He the one that said, I finally got my wings.
He's not the one that wang. He's not that one. No? Okay, sorry. I know.
wang. That's I think. Oh, I don't even.
Yeah, let's just.
Sorry. Y'all know LL Cool J still out here rapping.
What?
No, never mind. Oh, I was trying to just change the subject. It's okay. I was playing. All right, so then so Kodak offers a half-ass apology, but after the half-ass apology, he still reminded everybody that they ain't gonna chump him because he ain't no chump.
And pull up because I'm in Georgia right now.
Because he in Georgia right now. He didn't necessarily know what part of Georgia he was in, but he's in Georgia right now. Then on top of all of that, T.I. took it a step further and had Kodak Black's exhibit removed out of the Trap Museum in Atlanta.
Stop it.
And then guess what Kodak Black said? I don't give a... I ain't even give y'all permission to put me up in there no way. Yo, there are certain levels of ignorance that you only can digest in very, very small doses.
Yeah.
Very, very small doses. And that is Kodak Black.
Yeah, and at some point, you just need to shut up. Like, shut up, let this die down.
Yeah.
He did not do that. He just kept.
Just doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down on the dumb.
Yes. But yes, the thing is, he was like, I'm still doing concerts. People are still showing up to his concerts.
Of
so
course.
all this is for nothing.
Ma'am, R. Kelly did a $22,000 show the other night in Springfield, Illinois. He got paid $22,000 to perform the other night, and then had the nerve to get on social media and ask the said media, to take it easy on him, because this is the only way he can make his money right now. Well, how about this? I would like to ask you, can you please take it easy on underage girls?
I can't. Zavi, I don't know how you do this every day. Like, this is too much. And we need to reach anywhere.
Listen, we got notes here and we ain't even move. I'm sorry. All right, so you know what? Matter of fact, let's go ahead and slide through the rest of these topics.
Please, like
with the quickness. We're going to slide through with the quickness.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? So with all that being said, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Our love and prayers to Lauren London and Nipsey's family, friends, colleagues, all who truly loved him, not those who are clout chasing for attention and using his death as a reason to garner likes and clicks and retweets and all that other good stuff. Let's just learn to love each other, give people their flowers while they're here, or give them teriyaki salmon.
Yeah, she fed me dinner, y'all.
Yeah, it was good. Just let people know you love them while they're here. And let's treasure our treasures. Like, if we know somebody a treasure, we need to protect them at all costs. If we know someone is a treasure to our community, because it seems as if okay. All right.
I mean, a lot of them, maybe we don't know of them.
Okay.
The list isn't very exhaustive.
No. So. Okay. So, and don't get fooled by T.I.'s $5 words.
I like T.I., but so I just want to put that out there.
All I'm saying is, how can a man? You about to take me down the rabbit hole? How can a man who doesn't even? Oh, do I want to do this?
I don't know if you want to do that.
Do I want to? All I'm saying is, Don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. And let's not try to police other people when you got warrants in your own house. Ooh, you like what I did with that?
You got warrants in the house?
No, you ain't even catch that. Like, don't try to police other people when
you got the warrants.
When you got warrants in your own house.
The wordplay.
But
can you break it down for me, like literally?
All I'm saying is the game had the nerve to check Kodak Black for disrespecting Nipsey's wife. Game made a whole song talking about smashing Kanye's wife and smashing who else wife he was talking about smashing. He made a whole song talking about smashing other people's wives. I don't care if you like the game or not. He ain't that cute. He disrespectful too. And T.I., we done seen everything you done put Tiny through. So, you know, just
want none of that.
Just expeditiously keep your mess on the up and up. Expeditiously. So with that being said, all right, so let's move forward. Felicity Huffman, scammer. Be like actress, scammer. Desperate Housewives.
I still don't know who you're talking about, but
okay, but she started on Desperate Housewives, but she one of the scammers who paid money to get her daughter into college.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So she has pled guilty, and she wrote this whole statement about how she's ashamed and that her daughter did not know what she was doing. So you can visit icecreamconvos.com and you can read her statement and the Fugazi statement that she posted, because how your daughter didn't know that you was scamming? If your daughter know her transcripts are trash and she could barely pass a pop quiz, let alone a SAT, how does she think she ended up in a top university?
I'm trying to pull up who Felicity. Oh,
you pulling her up?
I spelled the name. Oh,
you know her.
Oh,
you know her.
Maybe that's the thing. I mean, apparently that's the end thing that people that really have long money do. Like,
but don't say
if your kids don't have the grades, you just pay for it.
But don't say your daughter ain't know. She knows she can't do. She can't add 1 + 1, but she in getting in Harvard and SoCal and all that. Come on, man, get out of here. So she pled guilty. Meanwhile, Aunt Becky playing hardball. Aunt Becky denied a plea deal and ended up getting more charges. She better stop playing.
She better go get Christopher Darden to represent her.
Oh, I like how you did that. I like how you tied all that back in together. I like. Okay, I like how you did that. I like what you did right there. Kevin Hart. Did you watch Kevin Hart's Irresponsible tour on Netflix?
No, is it good?
I didn't make it 20 minutes in. And I'm a Kevin Hart fan. And that's the only reason why I'm talking about it, because I don't like to tear down a black man. But let me tell you something. I'm a Kevin Hart fan. And me and JB were in the bed watching it like this.
Is it like commercial? Is it like too commercial?
Kevin Hart just got to stick to making movies. Like,
no, he's done stand up before.
I went to see it. It was funny. I was in there laughing while my phone was zipped up in the case, but I was cracking up. But that Irresponsible, that thing is terrible.
Have any of you guys seen it? Let me know, because yeah.
So basically, she's saying she don't trust my judgment. What I'm telling y'all is,
because she has very, very high standards.
No, I don't.
For movies,
I still think farts are funny. So no, I don't have a very high standard. Farts are funny. So like if you
pass the gas?
Yeah, still I'm immature. Deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm immature. But anyway, Kevin Hart, just based off of his past content, like, you can't come after a Chris Rock Netflix special. You can't come after a Dave Chappelle double back-to-back Netflix special with what Kevin Hart offered with that Irresponsible. He had a whole skit about his daughter cussing his son out better than the son can cuss back at the daughter.
But was it not funny to you, but will it be funny to others?
You watch it.
Okay.
And then when we come back to the podcast, you let people know if it was funny.
Okay.
Y'all let me know in the comments, slide through. Let me know if you watched it. Let me know if you thought it was funny. Let me know if I need to try to finish it, because I cashed out. It is rare that I cash out on comedy specials.
Okay.
I will go to Netflix and watch. I don't want to say I'll watch comics I'm not even really familiar with. And that's how I met Hassan Minaj. I met Trevor Noah, and I say met as in watched their special, and now I come to know them. I met Hassan Minaj just by watching his Netflix special.
Hassan Minaj.
Yes, he is, I think he's Indian. He is fantastic. He's freaking fantastic.
Okay.
Hope I got his ethnicity right. Trevor Noah. I met Trevor Noah the night that George Zimmerman got acquitted for killing Trayvon Martin. I was in this house crying so bad. I said, I need to find something to help me because I was just tired. You know what I'm saying? I got a son. You got a son. I'm tired. And I said, I have to find something funny. I was like, who the heck is Trevor Noah? Why? Trevor saved my life that night. Wow. And I've been with Trevor ever since.
Yeah, he was down here the other day and his tickets were sold out.
I know, because I tried.
Yeah.
Trevor! Holla at your girls. So shout out to Kevin Hart, but bruh, just stick to Jumanji and all that. Shout out to Jumanji Part 2 coming. Let your baby girl know.
3. 3. It may be Part 2, but the original Jumanji was 1. Then Kevin Hart 2. This is going to be 3.
If it's a remake, you go back to 1.
I don't really agree with that.
If it's a remake, you start. So the new live action film of The Lion King, that's supposed to be Lion King 2? No, it's Lion King 1. It's a remake.
Okay.
See what I did right there? See, come on, work with me. Don't fight it.
Okay.
Don't fight it.
I'm going to give you that one.
Don't fight it. Okay. So, Princess Love put up a $20,000 reward for her missing Maltese, and his name is Bugatti.
Is that Ray J's?
Yes.
Shout out to Shantae on the VIP ICC.
I love her.
Because she posted something the other day and was like, no shade, but who is such and such? I promise you that's me. Like, when I hear about these people, I'm like, who in the heck is... So, that's me, Shantae.
That's why I'm here.
Yes.
I am here to keep the uninformed informed when it comes to entertainment and celebrity news. That is my job. I try to keep her in the loop. Sometimes she gets a little away from me because she's busy.
Yeah. And sometimes it goes like over here. But okay. All right. So
Princess Love. Okay. Princess Love was out of town and their little white Maltese, Bugatti. Cute name. B-O-O. Bugatti.
That is cute.
He went missing. Your girl put up a $20,000 reward. All I'm saying is, what time y'all want to meet up for the search party? Because I don't want no more than 5 people in the search party, so we could divvy this money up right. I would prefer to only have 3 people in the search party, maybe 2, because it'd be an even split. But what I'm saying is, where the search party at? I'm ready just to buy her a dog and teach him to respond to Bugatti and take him to her.
Yeah.
20 racks. I know people love their dogs. 20 racks.
I mean, they got it like easy. That's like $100 to the average person. I don't know.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to put 3 posters up at the corner. After that, I'm going to pour out a little liquor for Bugatti and head down to PetSmart on adoption day.
And pick up another one.
Which
we do not mean to offend.
No, I'm sorry. People. I'm sorry. It's not funny that she lost her baby dog. No. But if I had to put up 20 racks, let me tell you something. I wouldn't put up 20. No,
don't say it. I know where you were going with that. We love our children. We will put up that 20 racks.
20 racks. My eggs still good. My eggs are still good. The 20 racks, that's in vitro. That's IVF. 20 racks, that's IVF, bro. I'm just saying. No, God forgive, God cover our babies. Well, it's just jokes. And last but certainly not least, wait, do I have anything else? We already mentioned Beyonce's Netflix special. But peep this. Speaking of a conspiracy theory.
Is she pregnant?
No.
Okay. I saw a post the other day.
Well, I'm saying ain't no telling.
Yeah, and I think that was in the ICC lounge. And I was like, shout out to her.
You're not supposed to tell what's in the lounge.
Ooh, sorry. Y'all need to get in the lounge then. Okay, sorry. Isn't that like a cardinal sin? Like I can get thrown out?
Yes. Yeah, you can get put out the lounge for telling what's in the lounge. What's in the lounge is in the lounge.
Sorry.
If y'all want to know what's going on in the lounge, y'all got to come in the lounge. But that's the type of tea that be in the lounge. I like how you spilt a little bit of it and just to let people know.
Well, you made me.
Okay. Yeah. Now, it was more like to kind of let people know what's going on in the lounge. But yes, we would love for you to join the ICC VIP lounge. But speaking of a conspiracy, Beyonce dropping her documentary, right? And it's called Homecoming. It's based off of her epic 2018 Coachella performance. You know, the one where she was like, what is that? I'm living for the money. Everybody mad. Hey, when Beyonce
didn't she have like a band or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. She went off.
Okay.
She went off.
AWF. Do you know, Zabi had to tell me what AWF is? I'm that friend.
She was like, is it an acronym? No, ma'am. It's off. Not off, but
yeah, she texted to me and I'm like,
she's like, what?
Spell check? But okay, go ahead.
Okay, so anyway. So Homecoming is released on Netflix, April 17th, which Coachella is 2 weekends. You know, it's a weekend and then a weekend off and then another weekend. Beyonce is dropping her Coachella right in the middle of the regular Coachella. So basically to let the people on this end of Coachella know,
you ain't doing nothing.
You ain't doing nothing. And the people on this end of Coachella know, don't even try. But after the trailer came out, the very same day the trailer comes out, Coachella announces that Solange is pulling out of this year's Coachella due to production delays. Go ahead, conspiracy theory.
Is she feeling like she won't be able
Don't do it.
to match up to her sister's success at Coachella?
I think Solange was like, why should I go out here and perform when I could just stay at home and watch my sister? I would get into the money. Really? No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's some stacks, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
that's an honor, right? Being at Coachella?
Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be like a big deal. But so I thought that was just odd. Especially like the timing of the announcements and then with the special coming out. So I'm like, I don't even try to go to Coachella. I could just stay home and watch Beyonce do it all over again.
Shit, I just found out what Coachella was. Like, I'm out here living red life. I don't know all that.
But how dope is it that Beyonce locking down Coachella 2 years in a row with old footage? So anyway, and my condolences to the Coachella worker who fell and died while setting up the...
Last year?
No.
This year?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So my condolences to... Dang. Yeah. I'm telling you, you just never know when you're going to go. Y'all better get right with God before he come through here and snap his fingers like Thanos.
Which, man, listen.
I'm just saying. I am just saying.
Please don't leave me here with The Walking Dead.
Please, Lord, don't leave me here with Kodak Black. He'll be on Instagram Live disrespecting me. I'll be the only person in my feed.
He'll be sexually assaulting. Okay, sorry. Allegedly.
Okay, on that note,
allegedly.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's podcast. As always, you can listen to the ICC podcast on Spreaker, Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, and everywhere else. Mm-hmm. Please connect with ICC on social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, everywhere. Please follow us and subscribe and comment and share and reach out and kick it with us and talk to me. And please don't bring conspiracy theories or rumors to me, please. And please don't argue me down. Oh, one last thing. I saw you. Okay. One last thing. Back to Nipsey. I had readers arguing me down about whether or not Nipsey and Lauren were married. And Nipsey's death certificate came out today. And Lauren is not listed as his spouse.
Somebody's going to come out and say, well, that was the initial version. That's not the final version. And it's...
Okay. I'm just saying, y'all, trust me when I bring you some stuff. I always try to get the most factual information. Just trust me on this when I bring you information. But anyway, thank you to Nat B for sitting in with me again today. Y'all, I'm trying to pull her in and I'm trying to reel her in to be my regular co-host.
It's fun. I get updated and I get to kick it with you. Like, these are the conversations we have anyway. So,
and you know the best part about having Nat B as a co-host is because she represents my audience. Most of my audience, they know enough, but who is Tierra Marie? who is Tammy Rivera? With all due respect, I'm sorry. But yeah, so shout out to Nat B for sitting in. And Nat B, where can they follow you on your socials?
You can follow me at Sold by Nat everywhere. Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty much on everything that's Sold by Nat. I'm not Snapchatting. I'm going to leave that to y'all young folks. It's too much.
I only open up Snapchat for the filters.
Yeah, I even stopped doing that. So,
yeah,
Sold by Nat. And my personal YouTube is Creatively Analytic.
Yes. And Android cousins, do not forget the ICC app is now available in the what's it called? Google Play Store.
Yes.
So please go download the ICC app. It is your one-stop shop for all things ICC. And please leave a review and rate the app after you check it out and, find out how dope it is. So please do that for me as well. Become a VIP. Come join the dark side of ICC and become a VIP. We would love to have you in there. And if you are a business owner, the best thing you can do for your business is to become a Neapolitan VIP, because you can advertise your business once a month for free across all of our social medias as a Neapolitan VIP. That's pretty dope, isn't it?
It really is.
I'll be doing my thing. Okay. I'll be doing my thing. But thank you so much for tuning into today's podcast. And if you are listening on a Wednesday morning, just know that you can actually watch video of this podcast, as it will be released on YouTube on Saturday morning. Okay. So y'all be blessed. My sincerest condolences to Nipsey Hussle's family and Lauren London. My prayers and love to all of you. Thank you for always supporting ICC. Thank you to Nat B for being my beautiful and gracious co-host. And hopefully we might have a little bit of time to go get a little toe up a little bit.
No, we are totally out of time, because Kodak Black used up all our margarita time. And before we go, shout out to Zavi and her twist out, though. Do you see her hair? I'm trying to get her to do hair videos.
I'm looking like a shaggy puppy right now.
No, the bigger the better, boo. That's black girl magic right there.
So y'all, this twist out is 2 weeks old. And I have the products that I use in my hair are in the ICC Amazon store, which is accessible through the ICC app, which is now on Google Play for Android users.
That was nice.
Thank you. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna do a hair video.
Please do.
I just don't know how, but I'll figure it out.
You figure out everything else.
I will figure it out. And stay tuned, because later this week I will be releasing a video letting you all know why I will no longer do red carpets.
And I don't blame her one darn bit.
Okay, so with that being said, please connect with us. Please subscribe. Please share this podcast. Please let us know your thoughts. And I would love to hear from you. So have a great day. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.